Well, good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Happy Monday. There we go. All right. Well, happy Monday to everybody. I'm gonna play some golf. It is PGA. It is PGA week, so I'm gonna. All right. All right. Not enough of that. So I'm gonna get the game going. Let's go ahead and get class in session. All right.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
There we go. Let's try this. I wanted to boost some power. We'll have to see how I can do this.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
We're going to play Valhalla. Oh, boy.
And that'll come to stop in the fairway on the right side. So a good tee shot there to get his round going.
I did give up a little bit of accuracy.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
He's got 122 yards to get you to the front portion of the green. 139 yards will get you to the flag, pin smack bang in the middle.
Boy, you, you gotta really watch yourself on these backswings.
I
Yeah,
always
gave
looked
up
inside that
gave up
15
quite a
feet
bit of
circle.
accuracy
Anything
here.
inside that was going to be a good shot.
loosened
So
it
in my
up.
book, that's a good shot.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Ah, yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. Moving on, we come to the par 4 second.
Flags in the front. Okay. Woo!
That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid
I'm
drive
not as
here at the
straight as I
second.
used to be. My backswings are a little bit off.
Wasn't right down the middle, but it wasn't bad at all. Coming at this second shot from the right side of the fairway.
Oh, I may try to putt that.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
Went a club charge.
All of the above, maybe.
Should've gone with the
It's
club
a little
longer.
bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
There you
Yes, got the speed perfect there from off the green. The
green.
line was perfect too, and as a result, it's in for birdie. Now on the third tee.
go. Good job. Uh-oh. Oh boy, look at this flag. Right on the edge. I may try to go right dead at it. Okay, that was pretty good.
That
Okay,
one
not bad.
safely on the putting surface. A straightforward look here for birdie.
Oh, I thought I
Wow,
was
has
gonna
he
miss.
got the putter working early or what?
I
Another
thought I was
birdie.
gonna miss.
3 in a row to start the round. How about that? On the tee box, ready to go at the par 4.
I may try to go for the green. Maybe not quite. Oh, it's going a little bit left. Try to go get it to steer right. Nope.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second.
Okay. I
Okay,
can work with
good
that.
out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Ah, yes, Well done. It's a birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. A par 4 on tap next as we come to the 5th hole. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot and maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
There you go.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check, well done.
Good stuff.
4 feet, all that's left for birdie.
Good job.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you just watch in amazement right now. What a start he's off to. 5 under with 13 holes still to play.
All right, here's number 6. Shapes like a heart, and the flag is all the way on the side, off to the far side. Oh, may not want to do this. Okay, I may want to go with. I'll go with the. I'm gonna go with the 4 iron here. Oh boy. There we go.
It doesn't bring people out of their seats. People like to see the long ball, the driver guys swinging for the fences, but this is the right play. This hole does not require the big stick. It's a positioning hole. That's exactly what they've done with the iron off the tee. That's a good shot.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I got to chip it. I should have.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now,
maybe should have gone with
wondering
the 5
what
iron.
might have been.
It's okay. Ooh, not quite.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank,
It's okay.
if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, my goodness,
Beautifully
I thought I was
done
gonna
right
miss.
there. That's how you keep
Jeez.
good rounds going. A terrific putt to save par. Par 5 up next as we come to the 7th hole.
Oh boy, and this flag is all the way next to the side of the water, or not quite, but it's closer to it.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
Not quite. Should have maybe used the 5-iron.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
That's for birdie.
Now this for another birdie.
I thought that
Oh,
was gonna
there's
be
the
it.
surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. Here now at the 8th hole.
It's a par 3. And the flag is off to that side, off to the far side.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Oh, yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. One more par 4 to get through on this front side as we come to the par 4 ninth.
I'd be scared to play Wolf Creek with this setup that I'm using here. Oh lordy. Oh shit, I'm
This
getting
one started up the right side.
not quite. The wind pushed that one.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Oh yes it was too.
So from the rough, his second at 9.
Whoa. Okay, I do not need the approach. I have to go with this one. We'll see how it is. I knew that wasn't going to be enough, but the second wedge would have shot it way over.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th.
Not bad. Good front
Hole
nine.
number 10 as we get set for the back 9.
All right, here's the second of the 2 par 5s. Boy, this one is deep. And most par 5s I can make in 2.
And that is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there.
Ooh, I might need to go with a 3-iron on this one. 3 or 4-iron. I may go with the 4-iron on this one. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Wow.
2 solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green and 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
Oh, man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf.
I'll take that. I was like, am I going to get an eagle this round? I'm like, I thought I wasn't. Sure enough, I do did. Uh-oh. This one's tricky. The flag is right next to the side with these I'm gonna have to go with this. Ooh, this is a long putt.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Chance
Okay.
now for another birdie.
It would be very easy to underread this putt. There is break on it from left to right, particularly as it nears the hole.
Yes, there is, and it goes really steep off of that other side. Not quite. Just wanted to get it there. Just
Frank,
get
that's
it
what you
within
want to
striking
do. Good
distance.
lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Sometimes it may not. Sometimes it works out better if it misses. That's what I've learned over the course of playing this game.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in,
It's okay.
and that'll be just a par. Moving on, we come to the par 4 12th.
Oh. It has a lot of rough that stretches that splits the fairway into thirds, or splits the fairway in half. So I may have to go with the wood.
This one's starting a little bit right.
That's not bad.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
All right.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
All right,
Here we
then
go.
We got a
This
downhill
one for
putt
birdie.
here. Oh, I had the right idea.
Yeah, that's a good putt from
It
there. A
just-
little
the
short,
hill-
but not too bad.
The hill didn't carry it all the way down as far as I was hoping it would.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is
okay.
all he'll have to show for it. Here we are at hole number 13.
Uh-oh. Is it going to have me go over the green on this one? And the flag's in the middle. Okay, so it's not near the side. Oh, I can't make the green from here. So what I'm gonna have to do, I could make the green if I was from the white tee. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna have to lay it up in the fairway and then go for it from there. That's good.
And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee and it works out to perfection. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
125 is the number. Just a flick, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
Good chance at one.
There we go.
Just a beautiful performance, and this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Looking for one good, clean strike of the golf ball here at the par 3.
Ooh, I'm gonna do, oh boy, this is a long par 3. Ooh. I'm gonna have to, hold on. Beautiful. Yes, there we go.
That is a good, sensible shot right there. Gives him a good look at birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted.
There we go.
Concentration there, and it's in for a birdie.
Oh, there are 3 par 5s on this hole.
Final few holes
forgot.
coming up as we reach the par 4 15th.
Number 18 is a par 5 as well. I forgot about that. Because it's a par 71, not 70. Oh yeah, that's right. Pinehurst number 2 is Pinehurst number 2 is a par 70. All right. Uh-oh.
This is turning a little to his
right,
left.
go. Turn it right. Nope.
Well, that
It had a
drive was
side wind.
enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Yes, these are some big
See what he
old
can do with
drives,
this
too.
one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
God bless America. Look at this.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Now this
Okay.
for another birdie.
Nope.
That one just going to sneak on by.
I had the right idea, just didn't give it enough break. I think I may just move it to a tad more.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Stepping up to the 16th hole.
And you got some trees over here, and you got the creek that goes along the hole. so. Get it, go over. Nice. There we
Really
go.
starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
I'll put that.
Well, that's
Boy, that
just
didn't
merely
work.
pilot error. That lie wasn't too bad. It's a poor shot.
Put it again. I'm dropping a shot on this one.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. You hate to be sweating those for bogey, but it will indeed be just the one drop shot. Up next, we arrive at the par 4 17th hole.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. And it's an uphill fairway.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
143 yards left to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
Oof.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Oh!
Got it there,
Didn't get
but
enough
not
break.
quite on target.
Sheesh.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll
All right,
have
another
to
par
show
five.
for it.
Let's make it count.
Here we are now at the final hole
Excellent
of the
round,
day.
by the way. I love, you know me and these elevated tees. I love this. With a tailwind too. I love that.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Oh yeah, I can make this hole. I can make this from here. Probably be maybe a 7-iron.
Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh boy, and this is a downhill putt too. Oh,
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
I was like, is it gonna catch a dip and go in? It did
Chance
not.
now for another birdie.
Shot of 60.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will just miss being around in the 50s. 2 putts here means it's a 60. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day out here. Once again, we've seen the golf course give more than it takes.
For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.
That was a good round too. Just that one bogey on number 16. Play the next event of the career. Pebble Beach is this golf course. I'm good at this course too.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Monterey Peninsula, live opening round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Blue skies on top of blue waters, right next to one of the prettiest pieces of green grass on this good earth, as we check out the leaderboard here in round 1. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. So Frank, the eyes of the golf world very much centered on the golfer we'll be following here at Pebble this week. 2 starts on the PGA Tour and 2 wins. First at PGA West, then Torrey Pines just a few days ago. And you and I have been talking. We just have not seen anything like this.
No, I remember some of the guys, well, the Hoopla, the Tiger Woodses, the Jack Nicklaus. I mean, they came on, we expected them to play well, but they never played to this level, especially on 2 totally diverse golf courses. So this is an incredible start to their professional career.
Oh boy, this is really difficult that I'm going to try to do.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started.
That was gutsy.
So many great golf courses here on the Monterey Peninsula. We're at Pebble Beach for this, the 3rd tournament on the PGA Tour schedule this year. And Frank, we look at the golfer we're going to be following. Rookie on this tour, still looking to play the weekend for the first time after 2 missed cuts. Is there a danger of getting too discouraged early on?
There certainly is, and I think that's exactly where the player feels right now. If all of a sudden it's 3 in a row, you start to think, have I made the right decision? But I remember a line from the late, great Arnold Palmer. He said, this game is 90% mental, and the other 10%, well, that's mental as well.
And this ball not going to stay on the green. It'll wind up on the fringe and a good distance from the hole as well. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck.
You could putt that. That's what I'd do. Oh boy, he's going for it.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Frank, this whole area of the country, Monterey, Carmel, 17-mile drive, just such a stunning setting for golf. We're just taking a nice drive with the emerald green fairway set against the ocean blue. It's just ideal. But talk to me about playing the course, Pebble Beach. What should a young golfer like this keep in mind when teeing it up for the first time as a professional?
Rich, it's the polar opposite of the drive-in, you know, where you decompress and look at the views. Because once you get onto that first tee at Pebble, it's a wonderful golf course designed by Jack Neville. You're going to realize that no 2 holes look the same. I mean, that's stating the obvious there. But side hill lies when you play it towards the Pacific. And then you sort of beat your way around the golf course. The beautiful downhill par 3 7th. I know it's talked about and it's photographed, but that's where you start scratching your head and like, do I have the right club? And that's a feeling you get at Pebble so often around this golf course. But I mentioned 7, so I've got to mention 8, 9, and 10. In my opinion, they're the 3 best par 4s in a row in any golf course I've ever seen. I mean, they're beautiful driving holes and iron play, but, you know, Pebble's about the experience, but it's also about the legacy that this golf course has for America. So to compete at Pebble is one thing. To play well at Pebble, well, that's another thing as well.
Whoa, that wasn't what I wanted, but... Okay. I can get out of there.
Well, that's going to make getting to this green into a tall order, as that tee shot into
I
the
was trying
bunker.
trying to see if I could get it to miss a thing, but then whatever. Ooh. And he going in the bunker too.
Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
Ball sitting in the far right-hand bunker here. Has some challenges, though. There is a ravine that cuts across about 50 yards short of the green, so you've got to decide if you want to try and carry it and go for the green or lay up short.
Yeah, sensational shot here. On and two on the par 5, and Frank, a good look at eagle.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Rich. 2 good shots into this par 5, and a chance to be more than well rewarded.
Oh. I can't get to the green because my bunker is too steep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. The bunker was really too steep, and it was gonna catch
that's back
the ball.
into the fairway. Certainly didn't get all of that one, but the end result
best
is
I
a
could
positive from the
I had
fairway. Let's go to Nota.
I had no way to get
Smart
the green
play
from
to
that.
lay it up short of the barranca, taking the trouble out of play. Now left with a chance to get aggressive and hit it close.
Nope.
And
I'll
that'll
put that.
just leak off onto the fringe, but definitely a chance to have a run at it from there. This one right about 20 feet now for eagle. Goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but
Should have
not
hit a
to
little
be.
bit harder.
Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie.
That tee shot.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll
feel like I
remain
lost a shot.
at 1 under par. Well, Frank, here we are at the third. Severe dog leg left, and I'm just curious how much of that dog leg the big hitters might think about chewing off.
Rich, the game has changed so much. If there's a hint of a breeze behind, I mean, really, have a crack at it with a driver. It's about 350 yards, really, to the front edge of the green. But if not, you've got to negotiate those 3 bunkers on the right side. And well, depending on what club you want to have to head off the tee, decide which one of those bunkers you want to aim at.
I may try to see if, oh, you know what I'm going to do. That's not terrible.
Yeah, very controlled shot there with the iron on this short par 4, and that's going to be just fine.
Good stuff. He cut the corner and then
From the fairway
drove it
Nota,
around.
this is second.
He's got 135 yards to the front, 144 to the flagstick. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
and safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Let him just roll up to it.
Nah,
I'll
nothing
take
to
that.
it. Very well judged there. Now, from long range, this for birdie.
Nice
Oh,
putt.
wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed,
Wow.
perfect line. It's in for a birdie. A 4-footer here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3.
All right. Number 4.
With Stillwater Bay on the right, this is Pebble's picturesque 333-yard par 4 fourth. Tee shot could be anything from long iron to driver, but beware of the 9 bunkers surrounding the fairway and green.
Yeah, they're pretty buck wild, ain't they?
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
Oh, I thought the wind was going to push it. Shit. Damn.
Oof.
I thought the wind was going to push it back, but it didn't.
And this not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots.
I would have had the green if it had pushed back.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand.
All right, that's the birdie, not bad.
That shows you the advantage of taking the risk off the tee. That huge tee shot has just made to look great with that gorgeous bunker shot.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Oh, if that's one ball to the right, it's in.
Oh.
Instead, this one singes that left edge.
Damn. That sucks. Got robbed there.
Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at 2 under. First par
I
3
lost
of the
3
round, and
spots.
Frank, I'm reminded of the great history that Jack Nicklaus has here at Pebble Beach, and that goes well beyond what he did as a player.
Well, that's for sure. And we know his playing credentials, but he won the second of his 2 U.S. amateurs here in 1961. Actually said that was the best he ever hit the golf ball, but his legacy really as a designer, you see right here in front of you. I never got to play the old 5th hole, which is further left, but this is an absolute beast that plays around 190 yards, very narrow green, and that is a cliff on the right, believe me.
Go right, go right, go right. Oh, I can
Okay, a
putt
friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Now this for birdie.
Absolutely perfect spot to putt from. Very little break, if any. He should be able to just run this right in.
Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at -3. Well, now Pebble Beach begins to really open up with some of the most famous holes in the world. We'll begin with a 498-yard par 5 6th. Pacific Ocean on the right and a row of bunkers on the left. Treacherous is a word that comes to mind. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
189 yards for him. Gosh, we're hitting a lot of bunkers this round.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
I should have gotten the club longer.
That's what he wanted to do.
had
After
a
the tee
head
shot, puts himself in a really good position
Can he
here
give
on the
me
par
1 to 2
5.
mile-an-hour winds for once?
Not quite on in 2. Here's the third from the greenside bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Couple nice shots up to this point. Ball sitting in the fairway, looking straight at this beautiful green, sitting right against the Pacific Ocean.
That's good right there.
Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par. Just 1 shot off the top spot. Frank, the 7th tee is almost spiritual. You just want to hit a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that green. And then you want to stare out at the Pacific with a whole lot of gratitude.
Yeah, when I first played it, Rich, I couldn't help but be sort of in love with the beauty of the surrounds. Plus, I couldn't believe how short the hole was. And I thought, well, this is sort of, you could almost throw it on the screen. And then I played it on a windy day.
Whoa, put too much spin. Oh. No.
Oh dear, that looks thick in there.
I put way too much spin on it.
Oh, this could be good. I mean, this is a clinic in how to play the game. Just keep everything hole high, give yourself a look for birdie, and that's what he'll have coming up. Now a second to this par 3.
Now I got that for par.
That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Not so much ideal for me. Oh.
Nope. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie.
Oh.
Nah, that one's going to go begging. It misses right.
He's going to shoot better
Frustration
than me, 'cause
there.
my putt was for par.
Had been automatic, but not
This
that
is for
time.
bogey.
That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to one of the most picturesque par 4s in the world. The 8th hole here at Pebble Beach. Jack Nicklaus, who won the U.S. Open here, called it simply the greatest second shot to a par 4 anywhere in the world. And that's going to sacrifice some distance, obviously, but the 7-wood there going to work out just fine playing for position. That's in the fairway. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there.
I don't have a 7-wood, so.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Yeah, that I was in a
That
lose-lose
might have been
situation
okay
there.
if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped into
The
that deeper
tailwind was
area.
not what I needed there.
Second shot now, it has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
And I hit it as light as I could. What was that?
Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right. The putter bails him out there. That's in for a par.
Good job.
And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. '19 U.S. Open number 9 was the hardest hole on the golf course. Frank, give yourself certainly a good crack at 4 by hitting the fairway.
And that's all you wanted to do in 2019. It's fine to say all too, but having to hit the left side of this fairway just to keep it in play, and then once again hit into, I know we say this a lot here, but a very narrow green and a very small green, but this time with a long club.
Long 488-yard hole, too.
This may be a touch right. And that will do just fine. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
There we go.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag and the pin right at the back.
There you go. I like that putt.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie.
Putt,
Nothing to it. Well done.
Okay.
It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par. Now beginning the inward half here at Pebble Beach, and it is some start to this backside, Frank. A big, bold par 4, once again running the entire length of the Pacific Ocean along the right.
Yeah, visually it's stunning, no doubt about that, with the world's largest hazard there on the right. So your mind does go to the left side of this fairway, but you don't want it to go too far left. Those 3 bunkers, they're very much in play. But really aim in the left side of this fairway because the fairway does kick to the right.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
Got to be careful here. Downhill, he's got to time it good because your weight's a little bit more on your front foot.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4. Oh man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf.
I think this bounced right on in. Dude, that was crazy. What the hell? Oh my goodness.
Safely in.
I
It's a
thought I
par
wasn't
here
gonna
at
get
the
it
10th. And this will remain a one-shot advantage.
And that gave me the lead.
Now we come to the 11th hole, and now the golf course heads up and inland, away from the water. Only 370 yards, best to be on the left side of the fairway. That will then open up the approach into what is one of the smaller greens here at Pebble Beach. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Good grief, I hit mine many yards. I hit mine 80 yards further.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
It's 125 yards left to the hole, pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
That's a tricky
Okay,
putt.
on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This one measures out to 15 feet.
Nope.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Good job.
Here's Cantlay. This for birdie. So that brushed into a par here at 11. And this will stay a one-shot lead. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain at 6 under par.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
And we got a side wind as well, so. There you go. That's
Okay,
what I like to
that
see.
one's dancing.
Oh. Oh my goodness, dude. You need to go to the long club. I use a 7.
Some green to
I don't
work
know
with
what
as
club
he'll
you use.
try and lift this one out. Oh, kind of bladed
He's
that
messing
one.
up.
Got it out, but it is now in the rough. So after escaping the bunker, this a third try at getting on this par 3.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you've got to work.
Now this for another birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And that's going to tighten things up a little as the lead is down to 2. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards of par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how
Very
low
angling
can
down
you
the
go?
left,
And the driving has been simply superb.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
Good. Uh-oh.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
I'm putting across the bottom.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light
I was trying to get it
situation
to
from
go
that
and
distance,
roll
and
straight,
far from
roll
the
back.
best shot I've seen today.
Cantley, a good bunker player. This his third. that is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Chance now for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
Great idea, just didn't roll in.
Oh, no, no. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under.
All right, number 14.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5. It is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
Yeah, that's a tough hole too.
All right, in the fairway.
I can make that.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
Frank, a chance here to get home in 2, a chance maybe to do what Gary Woodland did on his way to winning the 2019 U.S. Open.
Yeah, Gary hit a great 3-wood, but I don't even think he was trying to hit that on the green. You look at that big gaping bunker left and short of that green. You would think that's to be avoided, but no. That's actually where you want to finish up because it's such a hard pitch shot. There's no point laying up. If you can get it into that front bunker, it's a relatively simple splash out shot. One of the few times you want to hit your second shot into a greenside bunker.
Or I'll do this. I'm putting that.
Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release.
That's
in good
for eagle,
shape.
too. That's a good putt.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Nothing has gone wrong all day. Now this for an eagle. Needs to slow a bit. Okay, that's still going to be a good 4 feet, though, coming back.
I want to make this putt.
8 feet remaining here for birdie. Frank, that is painful.
That's
All you got to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
Now this for another birdie.
oh
Now that's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will remain a 3-shot lead.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of 4 bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pot bunker that has to be avoided.
Go left, go left, go left, go left.
Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin. That will be no bargaining there.
Where was that wind a few holes ago? A while back. I would have drove the green on the front 9 if I had that wind earlier. Instead of hitting a freaking bunker. Uh-oh.
Going to work this up that left-hand side. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second.
Roll, roll, roll. Okay, 16 feet.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Cantlay now for birdie.
See, mine's right there.
Chance now for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
That's the hardest putt in the sport right here.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead.
This is a really pretty hole, the par 4 16th. What's the right line here, Frank?
Well, if you want to pick out something in the horizon there, if you look closely down there, the tallest tree in the distance, that's sort of right bang in the middle of the fairway. You will not see your tee shot land and you won't see it run out, but that's the line.
Oh.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
And I got a damn tree right in the way. knew I shouldn't have gone for that shot. Oh my goodness, what are you doing?
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
I'm gonna have to punch it across.
Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work.
Nice ball. Oh, that's a good shot.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot.
Gosh, I'm shit out of luck on this one. That's the best I'm going to be able to do. Okay. Yeah, that tee shot. Oh my goodness.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Birdie putt now, moving to his right. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead.
Well, here we are, 17th hole, and this is where you can make your mark on the sport. Frank, so much history at this par 3.
It's just a great hole too, Rich. You know, that hourglass-shaped green on the angle. But you're right when you talk about history. You go back to 1972, and this hole played into the breeze. It was a one-iron for Jack Nicklaus. Said one of the greatest shots he ever hit. Actually hit the flagstick, nearly went in. And, of course, one of my favorites is 1982. Tom Watson had missed this green to the left, and the late Bruce Edwards was his caddy, and they were looking for options because they were in such a perilous situation with the US Open on the line. And Watson said, well, what about if I just hole it? And if you look really closely at the footage, as Watson starts to run across the green, he's pointing his finger back at Bruce and saying, I told you so. And then just a few years ago, too, Gary Woodland, he had to chip it on this green and made 3.
Oh, that was not what I wanted.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, that thing,
And that
the
is going to
game
be
lagged.
into the ocean here at 17.
That was
And
not
to
what I
steal a
wanted.
quote from the great Jimmy
I was trying to
Demerit,
let it go,
his
and then
nearest drop from here would be Honolulu.
I was
Out
trying
of
to
the
let.
bunker to here, now a third.
Oh my gosh! I was trying to let it go. I didn't like the backswing, and the game lagged and hit it. That's a boy. If I can only
Okay,
get a
not
bogey
too bad
out of it,
there.
that's a win.
A little bit of green to work with here as he'll try to get it out and let it run. Oh boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Good stop. Well, it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to drop him
That was
down
not
the
the way I
leaderboard
want.
just a
Not the
bit.
hole I wanted there.
Well, you're not just playing the 18th hole at Pebble Beach, are you? You're taking a moment to soak it all in. Stand on that tee box, look out at the Pacific Ocean, think about what's happened here, who's played this hole, who's made history here, and then you let it rip.
I'm gonna pass the tree.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
I get an iron shot into the green too. Uh-oh.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Well, Frank, it is a pleasant walk under any circumstances, but how good is it when you've knocked it on in 2 here at the 18th at Pebble Beach?
It's a lot better than picking one out of the Pacific Ocean, Rich. That was just a great shot. And finally, you can exhale. The job is nearly finished.
One way to help. That's a hell of a way to cap off the round too.
Cantlay for birdie.
What was that?
Nope.
Dude?
This for eagle.
Got it.
Okay, not much left to do there. It is a second eagle of the day, and that will write an end to the round here today.
Good job.
Okay, so that will wind up the par at the last, and that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. So for the golfer we watched today, Frank, all smiles after the round, a leader by 2.
You're not going to win on the first day, Rich, but that's a great start, and it will be interesting to see if they can go the whole way.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
That was a good round too. All right. That was a good stream too. All right, so that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do tonight. Well, tonight's done, but gonna do tomorrow and Thursday, because I will not be streaming Friday. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend. Let's see. Let me do this. You know what? Oh, knock it off. Let's rate Knickknacks. She's actually a deaf streamer and she's playing ETS too. So, thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow.